How's everybody doing today? I'm going to be taking some hardwood cuttings of hydrangea. These ones are actually a Limelight. Got a bunch of these coming. I'm probably doing, believe it or not, probably upwards of 10,000 this year of these. I got a couple big plants that I gotta go trim, but you know, this is a good time of year to take these. They just, you know, they're easy to take. I cut it off below a node and usually above it, you know, a little bit. Kind of also helps you from knowing which way to turn it. I mean, a person could sit in here just for, you know, hours and hours. I mean, taking, you know, just little sticks basically is all you're after. I mean, stuff like that right there. I mean, when it starts getting down to little pieces, I mean, you could do them. I always just make them a little bigger, about like that. But I'll just, you know, go through here real quick. These ones actually come out of my potted plants for winter trimming. See, you can get a lot of cuttings just by taking them off of your plants. I mean, this morning it was reading 16 degrees outside. I think we're up to about 17 now. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. We've had some cold days. A little taller, that one right there. The last week and a half, it's been cold. It's really sent a lot of my stuff now dormant finally. We've been seasonably warm. You know, one thing about living here in East Tennessee, it goes from hot to cold in one day. It's like, it was a high of 38 yesterday, and today, Monday, it's going to be, today's Saturday, Monday, it's going to be 61. We just go through here. You know, you just got to take a bunch. You don't want the real small stuff. You know, pencil size is about the best. I usually go smaller because once it hurt, you're just sitting here. But, you know, the name of the game is make as many as you can. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. See there, in a couple minutes, I already cut 14 of them. You know, they just look like some old dead dry sticks. Pull this up here. And here's another one we'll call 15. Let's see, and I'll group them up a bunch at a time. Just stick them down in there. You ain't even got to use rooting hormone this time of year, hardwood cuttings. Stick them about an inch apart. I mean, you're going to be doing tons and tons of them, so you know, it's kind of like a speed game to me. Like I said, I'm going to be doing probably about this 10,000 alone of Limelight this year. I got 6 big plants. They're probably upwards of 7 feet tall that I gotta trim back. To make them more. But just that quick. And there's 15 of them in there. You can see how a person can take hundreds of them, you know, a couple hours. I mean, these are a lot like easier than like an arborvitae or something, because you know them you got to trim up. These ones are basically below a node, above a node. Now some people, I don't do them, but some people will do it like that. They can cut it just above a node and just they'll stick that in the dirt, you know, down to the node, and they'll get them to root. I ain't never tried it. I've always had enough to where I ain't had to worry about it. But you know, that's what I go after. Like I said, you ain't even got to stick it in hormone. You can just stick it in the dirt. It'll root. Rooting hormone just gives you a better chance. But I'll, you know, have everybody follow along. We'll see, you know, updates on these. I'm gonna shoot another video of putting some in the greenhouse and see what they do. And I'll put 20, 30 in here. We'll watch them over time, see if they leaf out, start growing in here over the winter. See, now they're a little bit more woody than you want. They're all this year's growth, but still woody because I potted them up in the spring. Sometimes I'll just break it off. You know, end up something like that. You know, these ones are small. I got, you know, when I start doing, I'll do another video when I bring in them, you know, thousands. Like I said, I'll end up doing so many hydrating and cuttings, I'll be sick of doing them. But I'm trying to expand out. We're getting ready to build. I'm gonna do an episode on that. Some more grow beds. Try getting, you know, more room. I gotta dig the ones up. I'm gonna build another, I don't know, 70 feet of grow beds. But follow us along. Always gonna be doing something all winter long. You know, before you know it, spring will be here. I'm already looking at placing orders for some perennials. I got a bunch of perennial seeds coming that will start. You know, that one's a little small, but we'll give it a shot. But follow us along, hit that like and subscribe button. You never know, you might learn something, or you might give me something, you know, interact, comment. As you can, you know, and keep growing. That's the thing. Keep at it. Don't get discouraged if, you know, you say, well, I did 100 and only got 10. Well, it's 10 more than you had before you started, but the more you do it, the better you get. Understanding when, how, what works best. But follow us. And everybody have a good day. Keep growing. Goodbye.